Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another YouTube video. And I'm going to be going over the price action for NASDAQ and the S&P 500 today, okay? So let's get right into it. So I'm going to start off on the daily time frame, and right here, what I notice is very simply that we are headed to all-time highs. Once again, why? Because we have this low here, okay? So we have, after making a big move up, right, we make this low. Then we come down to sweep it, okay? And so after that, once we sweep this low, there's nothing else stopping us from going to all-time high, right? We have this gap, okay? And it looks like we are going to inverse it, right here, like right now. And so from there, yeah, we are definitely headed to all-time highs. But I'm just saying how, yeah. So, but I mean, I'm just saying how like I do expect price to continue going higher here. Okay. All right. So from there, now I'm gonna zoom into a lower time frame, like the 4 hour, and I'm gonna see if I notice anything. So the main low that I notice is this one, because remember market open was around here. Okay. So around there we have the only like close points are this high and this low here. Okay. This low is far away. Price is not doing all of that. And then this high is also quite far away. So I was kind of leaning towards us taking out this low. Okay. Same thing right here where we have actually not this high. We have these highs here because they hadn't been swept out. Whereas if you can see, like, ES looks a little bit different here. So yeah, these were the things for Nasdaq. But again, like, on the higher time frames, we're like kind of in a weird spot. So let's just zoom into the lower time frames and see what we're working with. Okay, so the market open is here. All right, and yeah, I mean, we're just more bearish coming to market open. I mean, again, we are just ranging, but the most previous thing that has happened was we inversed this one. This is a 1 hour gap, right? We inverse the gap here, and so we are bearish. So we inverse this, and we tapped into this and closed bearish. So the most recent thing I see is just we're more bearish. Okay, so we're probably gonna, I marked out all these, and then this thing on Nasdaq as well. Yeah, right there. So yeah, that's just what I have. But very choppy price action, even on the lower time frames as well, because, like, bro, just look at this. So the market opens around here. And there's nothing. Oh yeah, for the lower time frames, I did expect Nasdaq to like come up and take out this because we did have some like low resistance 5 minute liquidity and also this big gap. It should probably get filled. So, I was looking at pretty much either this or these. Okay. So yeah, the market opens and then it just slowly starts going lower. And also on the 5 minute, I didn't have anything else to add on. Okay, so the market opens right here, just starts slowly going lower. Again, creating more, getting, okay, look, it does two things. It gets us closer to this low, but then it also generates low resistance to liquidity, okay? Then this all is news, okay? The news comes up, it sweeps out all of the low resistance liquidity, and it fills us into um into this gap right here, and then it does that on Nasdaq as well. So that's what happens. See, Nasdaq takes out like these relative equal highs, and again fills us into that gap. So, but we do leave this resting, right? So from there, we are probably gonna want to go lower, and so we're observing price action here. Here you couldn't really have caught anything unless you caught this, but this was kind of unexpected. Also at this point here, I would want first price to come out and take out that, but since it just went straight up there, now I'm gonna react off that. So you zoom into the 15-second time frame, and then you see this. So this is where we sweep out all of this, and we do the same thing. The exact same thing on ES as well. And so yeah, we're up here. Bang. We make this high. We have this initial high. Then okay, yeah, we have this initial high. No, we keep going higher. We have, this is the initial high, this one. Then we make a move lower, but I'm not just gonna take that. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, and then also price goes lower, and it fills a gap here on the S because it went no here later on it goes lower and fills a gap. But yeah, again, we move higher here on Nasdaq, and then boom, we resweep this initial high that was put in place. But as you guys can see, it's very choppy, not very clean for value gaps. But you could just honestly, I don't like the 15-second there. The 1 minute looks better. There's not even a single 5 minute gap. That's how you can tell it's bad when there's no 5 minute gap on Nasdaq. Like if we can't even form a fair value gap, that means like price like is not moving that much, or price is going to the same places over and over and over again. It's not doing anything. But yeah, you take something like this. I don't know, not really what I like. But yeah, you take something like this, and then you have all this to target. But I would want to take a trade somewhere like lower here, and target this. But we never took it out, and also we never gave confirmation that we were gonna go even lower again. After making the one initial move lower, we just go up, then we just go straight down, and then yeah, both being news candlesticks. So really not anything for me to tell you guys. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Peace out.